Thank God you're here, because today we're doing another installment of Americans guessing Danish phrases and idioms. So we did this one time a couple videos ago, actually way back now, and it's based on this book called Cows on Ice and Owls in the Bog. So as you may know, if you're familiar, these are some expressions and phrases that are roughly translated from Danish and have a different meaning than the literal meaning. So we're going to take turns going back and forth and quiz each other to guess what some other phrases mean when you actually translate them from Danish to English. So it was a lot of fun last time. You get to hear us mispronounce Danish and have some fun guessing the actual phrases. Do you want to go first?
I'll start.
Okay. Okay, Mike, the first one is den enes død, den andens bror. Terrible Danish, I know. But it translates to English, which I can read much better. And that's the death of one person, the bread of another person.
Death of one person is the bread of another person.
More concisely, it's also dead. It's also bread or dead.
Bread or dead. Is that what happens when you're in a Danish restaurant and they offensively put a second piece of bread on top of your sandwich? Is that how you react?
Like getting killed for
getting
ordering
killed
your
for bringing
smørbrød the wrong way?
Yeah. No, I'm guessing it's actually probably something related to like one man's failure is one man's treasure, like something along those lines.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty spot on. So it actually originates from an old Viking practice of making bread with tree bark and hay.
Oh.
Yeah. But basically, it's exactly like that. So one man's loss is another man's gain, something of that vein. But yeah, interesting Viking origin.
Probably explains the heavy density of with the bark and everything in there.
Yeah, I guess it can't be that bad when you've been used to.
I know.
Being used to tree bark and hay.
I actually like railroad, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Derek, now it's your turn, and everyone else's turn to hear my awful Danish. So, this one says, At love guld og grøn skov.
Green?
Yeah, so promise gold and green forests.
Okay, gold and green.
You understand my Danish, that's a little bit.
We have the same dialect. Promising gold and green forests?
Promising gold and green forests.
All right, I'm gonna guess it's something like promising the sun and the moon or the hills, and like promising more than you can actually provide.
Yeah, basically it says it comes from Southern Europe, where it originally said to promise mountains of gold, but since there's no mountains in Denmark, they had to talk about what they have, which are forests.
Okay.
So yeah,
all right.
We might say to promise the moon and the stars.
Okay,
in English would be the idiom to use.
Okay. So we're both on fire so far.
Both on fire so far. Okay, these are very sensible. Makes sense.
Okay, Mikey, the next one is definitely an odd one that I've never heard. Have clean flour in the bag, which in Danish...
Didn't even let me guess.
Havren med I posen.
Oh, actually would have been good Danish too. I understood that.
Maybe.
Have clean flour in the bag. Does that mean that something is of high quality? It could be like a nice car or a nice piece of furniture, something that's high quality?
No. 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 This one is more, it's more to describe a person. So it's more to describe like somebody that has a clean conscience or doesn't have anything to hide.
Okay.
And the reason why is that back in the day, they would always worry that the miller selling flour would sometimes mix the wheat flour with ground bark or other things to increase the amount of...
Like the Viking bread.
Yes, like making Viking bread, I guess. Maybe this is just a long history of Danish bread and not being as good as it is today. Now I know why there's so much focus on the bread today.
Right. It used to be less good.
Yeah, but basically customers would ask the vendor then like, do you have clean flour in the bag? To make sure that they weren't trying to get anything over on them. So that's
okay. And nowadays it's somebody who has clean flour in the bag. It's somebody who's
not
upright.
cheating you, upright, and that they have a clean conscience. So I guess there's an expression in English that's like to have a clean sheet, so that everything is clean and on the up and up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, next one for you, Derek. See if you get this one. It's a proper Danish phrase here. Ud at cykle. Out
So
cycling.
biking? Okay, cycling. Okay.
Sorry, cut you there.
Out cycling. Yeah. Maybe like not paying attention. Like you could say like you're like he's out fishing. Like out cycling, same kind of thing. Like you're not paying attention.
Out to lunch.
Out to lunch. Yeah.
No, actually, it refers to utter chaos. So if someone's out cycling, they're completely bonkers. The same way that
you are.
Kind of sometimes.
Yeah.
So you were close. I think it's pretty close, actually, how you said it. Like if they're out to lunch, maybe this is a little bit more not like absent-minded, but more like
so like the same way that like the bike lanes are crazy when people are commuting. It's like okay.
Or think about your morning commute. That's basically it.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, Mikey. The next one is for you, and it's trekketrors i land. So. Sorry for my bad Danish, but drag cod, drag cod to shore.
To drag cod to shore. I mean, the sea is full of cod, so I'd imagine it's something like bringing sand to the beach. Is it basically if you drag cod to shore, does it mean that you're basically bringing something completely useless and meaningless?
Like ice in Greenland or something like that?
Exactly.
No.
Good, another one.
I mean, it is useless, and it doesn't. I don't particularly like this, but you do it every night. You drag cod to shore. It's it's snoring. It's basically like I guess you could say like a chainsaw or something.
Yeah, sawing logs.
So, yeah. But
you're dragging cod to shore.
I guess so it says that like if you're dragging an immense amount of imagine like a big net of cod, like they'd be flapping around and making like a lot of noise and a lot of flapping around.
Okay.
So kind of like your nostrils if you're snoring, maybe.
Okay. I'll remember that for tonight to tell you that you're dragging cod to shore.
Yeah.
Okay. So you ready for the next one, Dirk?
Yep.
Okay, let's see what we got. If it is, let's see. Lagre på en stor fod.
Well, big. To make a big. Wait,
Fod.
Foot.
Yeah, good job. Living on a big foot. So to live on living on a big foot.
Living on a big foot. So, like maybe like too big for your britches, right? Like too big for your you bit off more than you can chew or something like that.
Okay.
Right? Like.
Good guess. No. Similar, but no, actually no. To live on the big foot means that you're flaunting newly acquired wealth that you likely cannot afford. So you're kind of living beyond your own means.
Okay, like everybody in Dallas,
pretty much.
Texas.
Yeah, pretty much. So the story behind this is that back in the Middle Ages, there were laws in place that dictated the length of your shoe, and so the higher in social class you were, the longer your shoe could be.
I remember that. I'll be 40 this year. So,
there you go. Right, so back in your day, exactly. So it means that you're living beyond one's means.
That was close.
Yeah, that's not bad. You weren't completely off. It's not like me thinking that dragging cod to shore is like ice in Greenland, but
close. And the next one, Mikey, is der koste de vil af øjnene. My Danish
cost
is so bad.
white eyes.
Cost the white of the eyes. Yeah, it costs the white of the eyes. Yeah.
Let's see, across the white of your eyes.
There's an English expression.
Yeah,
it's
pretty. Something's pretty on the nose. It's going to mean that it costs like an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Basically. Yep. So. Yeah. So the idea is that you'd be like shocked at how much it costs and what costs your eyes.
Your
so that's
eyes
where it
are
come
open.
from.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
I always love like. There's certain like types of phrases that always like every culture has in different ways. Like it costs so much, or like if you don't understand, like it's
especially
great to
in
me.
Denmark. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My God, they have all the whites of our eyes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, we're actually going to leave the book for now, but the first time that we did something like this on the channel, we got some really cool comments of different expressions that were shared in the comments, and I think everybody had a lot of fun leaving some of their favorite Danish expressions. And Anna's actually commented with a bunch of different expressions, and people really seemed to enjoy all the ones that he listed. I think some people even forgot about some of them. So we took 3 of the best from there, and we want to keep the fun going with some community phrases and expressions. So why don't you do the first one?
Yep. This is one I think is going to be perfect. It's one of your favorite things to say in English. So it is spis nu brød til.
Eat
to have
bread.
Have some bread with that.
Why don't you have a piece of bread and maybe you'll calm down?
Perhaps.
Yeah, that's a good saying. Okay, so is it like calm down?
It is, but it sounds like, according to Honors, it's a very specific case. So it's kind of like take a chill pill, but it's specifically for when there's unrealistic expectations of what can be done in a given amount of time.
Oh, okay. Like, so at work, maybe you would say this
Yes.
or something. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so if your boss is telling you to do all this work and get it all done today, I guess the thing you can say to him or her is spis nu brød til, and that kind of will tell them your opinion.
Well, get ready to hear that in the office. Okay, Mikey, the next one that Anders gave us was han gik under bord.
Gik under bord table.
Yeah.
He went under the table.
Yeah, he went under the table.
The table.
I should probably say it in English now, right?
Okay. He went under the table.
There's a lot of reasons.
A lot of things this could be. I'm going to keep it G-rated, and given the fact that it's graduation week here and there's all the kids going on the student wagons around town, I'm guessing it means that you pass out drunk.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Pass out.
Kind of like English to drink under the table.
Like you drink somebody under the table would mean that they're under the table because you outdrank them. Yeah. Yep.
All right, Derek, here's the last one. Let's see if we can go out on a high note here. Dat gik helt I hat og brille. Everything.
Okay.
See if you can go.
No, just tell me. Okay.
Everything went to hats and glasses.
Everything went to hats and glasses.
Hats and glasses.
Everyone was hiding who they were. No, like hiding who you hiding what you are, hiding your intentions, maybe.
No.
Like disguise.
No.
That's what I'm thinking.
And it'd be similar if we were to say everything is going haywire, so it turns to utter pandemonium.
Because of hats and glasses.
Apparently, when you go to hats and glasses, when the crazy happens. Who knew?
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed following along and maybe playing along if some of these were new to you or you were refamiliarizing yourself with these Danish phrases. It was fun for us to guess and share this with you.
Yeah, it was super fun. And if there's more Danish phrases that you have, or even from other cultures, we love learning different phrases in different places that we can share when we travel. Be sure to drop them in the comments below. And if you want to have a good conversation about fun phrases that we have, join our Facebook group where we can keep the conversation going.
Yeah, so we'll have that link to join in the description, as well as a link to pick up the book, Cows on Ice and Owls in the Bog. If you want to hear more awesome Scandinavian sayings, you can pick up that book. Make sure you give the video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to our channel. We drop new videos every Thursday, so hit the bell to be notified every time we drop a new video. Thanks a lot, guys.
Hi.
Hi.